that's probably easier. Oh. A bit behind. Can you hear me now? Okay. We'll do something now. What are we doing? We're trying to make a planter box. We started. I better go live. I should at least try to do something. Start with some of my homemade clay, some of the latest stuff. I didn't add any grog to it. No grog. We've got no grog in it. I put it down. I've centered it. I separated a little piece out to the side with my wooden spoon. I've taken it down. I've gone shit. I've taken that out. I'm going to mute me because that's crazy. Sorry about that, folks. I don't need to hear me talk. I can hear me just fine. Yep. G'day, Richard here on King Island. I don't know what we're doing. I'm about to try to break into this and come up with some kind of table pot planter. That's what I was going to do today, wasn't I, Jessica? Lady Jess and Master Nick. Oh. How's everyone going? Where is everyone from? This is Australia, King Island, Australia. What are we going to do here? Oh, operating on probably a 40-year-old wheel here. Old friction wheel thing. Sort of cheating a little bit on my first spread out, creating part of the planter bowl as I go. And really I've had problems in the past with these cracking in the base because I'm testing out new clays all the time. This is none of this shop bought stuff. It's just, I filter it and I take most of the stone out and bits and knickknacks, sticks and stones that might break other people's bones. Anyway, it's all, I'm just a self-taught potter. I started doing pottery about, what are we now? It's April. But I started last November. Had a case of slight boredom and a little property here, a 50-acre property down in Bass Strait. And I run a little bit of stock on it. Not too much, just enough for the family and friends. Try to make a profit out of anything. But I had some dams deepened and cleaned out. And with that came the discovery of a bit of clay. So, hey. And then miraculously came an ad in front of me, like, you know those when you're cruising social media and ads get flashed in front of you that you've just been thinking that? Well, I'm just thinking that, and then there's an ad for a potter's wheel, $199 at Big W. And there was another one at Dick Smith, but Dick Smith was a little bit dearer, so I went to Big W one. And then I ended up going to Dick Smith one. I bought, that's the one behind me, the blue one. The first one I bought, the little orange Vivor, was a Vivor brand one. It was bloody good too. I gifted that away recently to a friend's kid who had a strong interest in pottery also, so I thought, well, let's help him get into it, give him a wheel. Well, I'm really just making this up as I go along with this one. It's not going to be a 4-inch planter, I don't think, Jess. I could still make it. I said I was going to do 4-inch planter, didn't I? I did. Yeah. G'day. Hey, Simone. Pleasure to know you. This is only the second live I've ever done. I've never done lives before, so this is all a little bit new to me, doing live feeds. I used to be a bit of an angry man, but I'm just not angry anymore. It's really nice. If anyone else can relate to that, I know something's happened in the last few months. The state of calm sort of helped come over me a lot more. Yeah, so I'm making a little, attempting to make a tabletop planter. A little planter for the tabletop pot planter. Hey Tommy, where are you from, mate? Might be able to tell from my accent, I'm slightly Australian. Down in God's country, down the new world, or the old world. I've still got a lot of clay in the base here, so I'm really hoping I might be able to do something with that. Not have it collapse on me. That's about 4 inches. It's going to shrink though, isn't it? So getting a bit more out of that. That's nice. I've still got to do the outside, so really got to make sure that is compressed. Really been having problems. The last few I've been making have been cracking down here, so. My live feed's probably pretty crappy too. It's Telstra, and I am on a remote island, so we will tend to that in the months to come. Right, how am I going to do this? I think I might utilise my wooden spoon. I use my wooden spoon to help me pull this up a little bit. Actually, this could be a success. Still got to do a bit more on this shaping on the outside though. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. A little bit thin there, but we'll fix that. We'll do something there. Come on, mate. See, I started pottery last November and I kind of like it. I think it's fun. The clay is really great. Hey, Jess over Swansea Ceramics. This is not a bad batch. I don't know what this live feed's like, Jess, but it's pretty, it's not bad. It's not bad. This is not a bad batch, so it's different. I'm making this sit up as I go along, Jess. Utilising whatever tools I've got. But I'm really making sure that's compressed down where I'm playing at the moment. And I shall not leave any moisture down there. I kind of like that shape. I think that's nice. I could maybe go out a bit more. It's very silky, this is. It's very silky. Now we've got a bit of width there, Jess. Press that one a bit. I don't use ribs much. I like to just try to guide up with my fingers and test myself out, sort of the, But no, that's a nice curve, and the curve on the bottom is sort of matching. They're complementing each other, I might like to say. It's great, I love it. Oh, that'll do, Larry, that'll do. Alright, I'm out. Try to make a mess underneath here. At least get a wire under it, would be nice. Or a guitar string, I should say. Get your guitar string under it. I did compress that bass a fair bit in there, really did. That should be, if that cracks, I'll be surprised. As usual, can't find the cut-off wire. Alright, well that's anyway, you can imagine me cutting it off and putting it somewhere and, you know. Quick live feed from Richo. Love to everyone in the family, Swan City Ceramics. God bless us all. And enjoy your sleep this evening when you finally get there. When you put your head on the pillow, remember all is good. Okie dokie. I'll find my wire. Leia, where are you, mate? I'm dead. No, not you, the bloody other one. Here she is. How is she? She's bloody doing fantastic. Gotta use my drum set for something. And we're through. Alright, that's a success. What was I going to do? I did want to, while I got you on live feed, I might show off my latest burnished pieces. Well, I played with the kiln burner. I got the kiln burner going this morning. The kiln burner is a goer. So I'm a bit stoked with that. Now I just got to fit it into the kiln. Ta-da! Alright, I'll shut the motor up. It's a noisy old thing. And we'll let it sit there for a moment. Grab these latest burnished pieces. Right. Well, these are the ones you've sort of seen these before, but yeah, I've been doing these ones this morning, giving these a little bit of a burnish up. This one's probably my favourite. Oh yeah, you got to be very careful. But yeah, they're all going to be all right. A few little planter pots here. Some more seedlings I've got going on out here. Stuart tomatoes going. But yeah, got the burner. The burner is a go. The burner's finally a go. Like, if I turn this on here, click on that, it'll go. Yeah, there we go. This is the burner here off the kiln, but on King Island I've been having difficulty finding the right connecting parts. I've done a little bit of a bypass, you might say. So that's my new pilot light at the moment. And there we go, she's away. And just a bit of the adjust with the regulator here, and I don't do it too much here because I've got laser light above, and yeah, but my burner's a goer. Yep. So we'll be getting the gas kiln going probably by this evening, I reckon. So I've got all these pieces here to chuck in. I got 47 pieces ready to fire. I was going to use the wood kiln there, but haven't quite got to the wood kiln. I'm gonna light the wood kiln anyway, because I'd like to do all these pieces in the wood kiln. I would. Yeah. But again, everyone goes, when are you going to get into glazing, Richard? When are you going to get into glazing? I'm like, at the moment, I'm interested in of all the colours from just my own clays I'm making, because these are all my own clays from different spots around the property, some mixed together. So the place has got a bit off. I'm still looking for a blue clay, or a darker clay. I'm sure there's some around here. But hey, thanks for joining me for a quick live feed. Love to everyone. Sorry, I can't really read the chat on a telephone. And hey, namaste. Christ is King. All is good. Love you.